In Essex County, we're facing a massive housing crisis. And this has been the number one issue that I've heard at the doors. I've been out every single day at thousands and thousands of homes across the region, and this is the top issue. Whether people have a home right now where they have other family members, like Neha was talking about, living with them because they can't find affordable housing, they can't find rental units. We have seniors that are being pushed out of the market and can't stay in the small towns that they know and love. We have young people who are getting rent-evicted because we have corporations coming in and buying up housing, rent-evicting them out, and they no longer are able to afford the rent. And we have people that end up in the city, in the shelter system, because they've lost their homes. What homelessness looks like in the county is quite different than what it looks like in the city. And what we have happening are people couch surfing, living with family members in very precarious positions. And I'm talking working class people, people who have a job, who have done everything right, who have perhaps gone to school, who are trying to find a place to live and call home here and don't want to leave our region, want to be able to stay close to family and friends and the small towns that they love out in Essex. And increasingly it's becoming out of reach to them. To New Democrats, that's not acceptable. We have a bold plan to tackle the housing crisis that includes building new units. And if we look around the city and the county, we see the affordable housing that was built after World War II in an effort to make sure that people have a house, a roof over their head. Housing is a human right. And when we can't house people, their fundamental rights are, they're not able to go out and provide for themselves and their family. This is the core of what we need in our communities and what I'm hearing at the door. You will have a strong champion in me in Essex to make sure that we have access to affordable housing. And lastly, I want to say that people have been led to believe that this is just what's happened. This is just the bubble. This is what's happened in Vancouver and Toronto, just finally reaching us here as though there are no solutions or answers. That is a false narrative. There are many solutions and they're right in front of us. Cheryl mentioned many of them. And when you elect a New Democrat in Windsor, Essex, in all the 3 ridings, you will have someone who will put those solutions forward and make sure the government is acting to ensure that people have an affordable place to live.